Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to Ranking Secrets from Authority Builders. So, with AI overviews showing up everywhere whenever you search for things on Google, does digital PR still matter? Well, the short answer is yes, of course PR still matters. But the long answer is the way that you go about it has changed. So make sure to like the video, subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's talk about why this question even exists. This question comes up because AI overviews are changing how people are consuming information through Google. People are getting answers faster, and clicks are harder for websites to earn. And a lot of traditional SEO feels less predictable. So naturally, a lot of people are asking, well, if AI is just summarizing everything anyways, should I bother that much with PR the way that I did before? And that's kind of the wrong framing, because digital PR definitely didn't become less important, it just became more selective. So good digital PR is now more important than ever. Now let's talk about what digital PR used to be versus what it is now in 2026. So let's be honest, for a long time, digital PR was treated like this fancy link building until it was kind of over productized by a lot of SEO agencies. It's simple: get placements, get links, more rankings, more traffic. And that still matters, but AI overviews kind of expose something a little bit more important. Not all links carry the same weight anymore. AI systems don't just look at where you're linked, they look at who is talking about you in the context in which they're talking about you. So now that we understand a little bit about the difference between old digital PR and new digital PR, let's talk about what AI overviews actually reward when it comes to your digital PR efforts. Here's what we're seeing consistently. AI overviews are pulling from sources that look safe to summarize, which means clear expertise, strong editorial context, consistent brand positioning, and mentions from publications that are relevant to the industry and have actual authority. If your brand is referenced as a credible source, AI pays attention to that. So let's talk a little bit about common mistakes that we see from people doing their own SEO or maybe other SEO agencies that we've reviewed work of. The biggest mistake that they're making right now is acting like digital PR hasn't changed. If you're still getting the same links from sources that don't have credibility, then it's clear it's not moving the needle. You're using the same outreach list, the same low context placements, and most of the time, that stuff is noise. It's oftentimes ignored by Google search to begin with. So if your goal is to get cited in AI answers, those links definitely aren't going to help you. You need to focus on real engagement. We know from the Google leak and the Yandex link leak that happened a couple of years ago that things like click-through rate, engagement, those things actually matter. So if you're getting links, paying good money for digital PR links, and they aren't getting any real engagement, and that's not where your customers are actually spending time online, well, Google and AI systems are getting smarter to realize that, hey, that link probably doesn't have that much value if people aren't actually engaging with it. All right, so we talked about some mistakes that people are still making, but let's talk more specifically about what still works clearly. Digital PR does work whenever things move well. Like I said, if people are engaging with a press release that is posted on a relevant website in your industry, then that's going to not only send real people to your website, but it's also going to send signals to AI and search engines alike that you should be trusted in this entity. So remember, digital PR, one, still puts you as an authoritative brand whenever you're placed on the right places, and two, it aligns with how you want to be understood as a brand and as a website. If a real business doesn't have real mentions across what they're doing to add value to their industry, why would a customer want to trust you? So again, digital PR definitely still helps with rankings, but it's also helping real clients get into real AI answers. So these links are becoming more and more important. And whenever you're adjusting your SEO and link building strategy, I'd suggest to cut out the domains that don't add any real value and focus on the big picture placements that are actually going to solidify you as the authority in your space. So a quick little tie-in to what we're doing here at Authority Builders for clients. This is exactly how we think about digital PR at Authority Builders. We're not just chasing links anymore for the pure goal of getting a specific number of referring domains to your website. It's not volume for volume's sake, but we're building placements that make your brand easier to understand for both search engines and AI systems and people. So the good news is that our digital PR services and link building services in general come in all sizes and shapes for almost any type of business. So that's the difference between digital PR that actually works and digital PR that might just look good on a report. Okay, so let's recap what we've talked about in this episode so far. Digital PR definitely still matters. We know that. And good digital PR is more important now than ever. Think real engagement, real content that you would want to interact with if you're looking to be a customer of your brand. AI overviews have raised the bar when it comes to quality. And context and credibility matters way more now than ever. Not only that, but consistency across how your brand is mentioned across the internet is going to be how AIs can confidently cite, trust, and recommend your brand. All right, that just about does it for this episode of Ranking Secrets. So if you're asking if digital PR is still worth it, the answer is yes, just not if you're running it like it's 2018. So drop a comment, tell me what you've learned and how you're thinking about doing brand building and digital press release right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep building that real authority. Cheers.